Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for July 9th, 2019. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, a total of 18 players, with LB taking the top score was 915, thanks to a relatively generous ship skin, well, fairly generous ship skin, really. Mustika, Reuven, myself, Decavoid, and Dargard scored a 795, getting on and off the ship without taking any damage, all in about 10 to 12, or 11 or 12 minutes. We have Guneri 23 with a 765, must have missed the ship upgrade, as well as Peak. Quietus 11, a 763, may have taken some radiation damage. And then Marvin is 748 with a, I don't want to say decent amount of damage, because, you know, no damage is really decent, but a bit of damage, probably from radiation if I had to guess. Because if I recall, yesterday was just leapers, and that number of damage is not possible with the leaper. Today we have Lure with below average drone health, 2 infestations on Uteki B, and not much else to help us, so let's go ahead and get right in there. I already hear swarms right next to the starting room. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. I am not going to be able to make that work. I'm just going to have to suffer using 2 lures. Well, I know there's a drone in R4, so that's definitely going to be worth dropping 2 lures on that. Looking at the door numbering, this probably isn't as large a ship as it sounds, Uteki B, and I think that was a small swarm, so we're going to be here a little while. I'm going to wait until the 2-minute mark. I don't think there was really any other option there. Hopefully there's not a vent in R4. I would like them to actually finish that before I actually move on, even if that is a bad call. There's too many times that Swarm has decided to go aggro for no apparent reason, just being random, when it should have gone for a lure. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put a lure in here. There is a generator. Okay. That is just not right. Not right, I say. Sorry, Qbert, took your job. This is not a pleasant ship. They're still working on that one in R3. That is unfortunate, but maybe I can use this to an advantage at some point later. I still have 2 lures. 3, really. Well, that's just a pain in the damn ass, isn't it? Okay, D19, D10, A5, A5, D19, D10. Could have lost D17 off of that, but I didn't. I didn't really want to risk anything, so that's the story there. Unfortunately, R6 is what it is. I lost that room, I lost that door. I'm actually going to pick that up so they don't get any ideas and attack D9. Or at least so they're less likely to get ideas and attack D... Be in R3 and I'm just going to leave. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay. No fuel and a terminal. I do have the interface again. And I do have the extents of the ship as well. Of course not. I mean, if R9 or if D9 started to be attacked, I would close D17, open up D10, and could at least continue in that way. That said, R3, 1 minute 45 seconds. Continues to be a risk. Because it could spawn slime. And there is a defense in this room, that's good. Oh, I didn't put down a lure in there. very low chance of hitting, but things could definitely go bad. So I'm gonna wait this out. I wonder if I could have opened up D8, gotten through D9 and into A1. I guess I probably could have, but it's a little bit moot now. That said, I can scan R5 without doing too much damage, but even if it had ship scan, it probably wouldn't be worth it. Okay, failed to collide. At this point, any vents, there's at least 2 rooms left. Any vents are going to be spawned. I hear swarm. Okay. Let's do... Okay. Running out of options here, running out of lures. Definitely a full-size swarm. Now it's dead. Nothing else really that I can do. I could, I could very carefully lure the other swarm into R7 with a lure. I'd have to be really lucky and really careful about it, but I could do it. I would open up D16 and immediately back out into R9 and then go through D6. There's risk involved because there's a vent in R9 and it may still be... But the point being, I don't have ship scan or anything else like that that makes me need to check the rest of the ship. So I'm not going to bother. That one can stay there. Let's go ahead and get out with what we managed to find. There really wasn't that much, I don't think. Total of Oh, actually, no, I was wrong. 14 scrap's pretty good. 905 from 14 scrap. Unfortunately, no ship scan and a very limited selection of terminals, and only one defense room in the end. No fuel, starting score of 510. One drone without really good upgrades. There was a damaged upgrade that I think was an interface, and a pry, so not particularly great there. And one ship upgrade. Fortunately, Slime did not spawn in R3, which would have been extremely problematic to continue dealing with, but also I could have just popped the doors and been fine. So not that involved, not that bad all told. And I completely forgot the ship upgrade again. I didn't pay attention to it at all. So we have LB, Marvin, myself, and Decavoid with a 905. I had the longest. No, actually, Decavoid had the longest run out of the lot. And LB, I'm shocked at what LB can pull off sometimes. 7 minutes in that. Damn. The Integrator scored a 570, definitely falling foul of a Swarm, at least one. ITJ a 470, and GLaDOS Proto a 0. Today is not a good day for a lot of reasons. Really, there's only 3 Swarms after the vent on the ship, and one of them's half-sized. So things could go a lot worse. It's kind of going to come down to what doors they try to break down, if they try to break down any, and how inconvenient that is for you. Because there's a lot of ways that can go bad. And there's a lot of things that can do to prevent further exploration onto the ship. But with Lure, that itself is limited as well, because you can pull them from up to 2 rooms away. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck, because again, some things can go bad today, but fortunately, nothing on my run. Nothing major on my run, at least. If you have finished, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies. I'm sure LB finished with 4, 5, or maybe even 6 lures, which I kind of doubt, just because the numbers involved. I think this is one where you're definitely going to have to use a lure, at least to get that first room cleared so you can get into the generator and the drone. And if you're having to use 1, you're probably having to use 2. Just because there's little to no time for that swarm to move out of the way and to vent it. If you'd like to check out other videos, not other rooms, other videos, you can see Marvin, Qbert, Dano416, LB, Mustika21, Dargar, Decavoid, Mercaller, Corintoth, and Agenta1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.